Hi, I would like to talk to you today about encouraging independence and building fine motor skills for your little ones at home. My name is Jen Nascimento, and I'm an instructional coach with the Kindergarten Readiness program. And along with my partner, Nancy Esparza, who's a psychiatric social worker, we help several schools with the 5 developmental domains. And these consider different aspects of whole child readiness for learning. Okay, so real quick, we're just going to share some ways that you can encourage independence in your children and ways that you can support fine motor skill development at home. Okay, if you would like, take out a piece of paper. Here's a little trick that we use sometimes. You can draw your hand, copy your hand, and we're going to share some different tips. If you'd like to write down 5 different tips that you've learned that you can take and do with your child. And remember, mistakes are the way that we learn. If you already got everything right, you already knew everything. So please encourage making mistakes in your children. We want to encourage a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is a child that doesn't want to learn anything new because they might not be good at this. Whereas a growth mindset is a child who goes, okay, I messed up. All right, well, now I won't do it that way. I'll try it a different way. And, is not afraid of making mistakes because they know that they get to learn more. So when you think about it, you can think about what are some different ways that you have helped your child to increase their independence, especially during distance learning. One thing that you can really do for your children, which I love, is let them be responsible for their school corner. If they have a place that they can consistently Zoom from, just have them create the corner in any way that they want. Mi oficina, my office, my little area. The child can create a school supply box, decorate it any way they want to. If they don't have a specific place that they can Zoom from every time, then, baskets or a backpack or a crate, anything that they can take all their school supplies in, help them to create ownership of that as much as possible. Something that is really, really helpful for a lot of students and parents is to write out a daily schedule of what the child will be doing that morning. What do you want them to accomplish before they log into school? What does school look like? And, pictures help, especially with our little ones, that they can take and realize, okay, I still have to brush my teeth and get dressed. Brushing their teeth, definitely something that you can encourage them doing on their own. If your child can fix their own breakfast, or just to be ready for breakfast at a certain time. And at any age, children can definitely help clean up around the house. Okay, with Zoom themselves, some children are still dependent on their parents to log in for them and, to control things. So really encourage your child to know how to use the Zoom controls. Encourage your child to answer with their own ideas. Lots of times a child will pause and wait for their parents' approval before answering a question. And, if you're the parent or aunt or uncle or grandparent that's watching them, please encourage them to even mess up. If it's not perfect, that's fine. That's how we learn. So, but to not look to you for the answer, but to participate in class themselves. Here's a couple of things that children can do at different ages. So, for example, a 2 or 3-year-old can pick up their own toys and books. They can put trash in the trash bag. They can put dirty clothes in the hamper. Children who are 4 to 6 can match their socks, make their beds, sweep up a little bit with a small broom. And children who are older are definitely able to vacuum, bring in the mail, take out the trash. So encourage your children to take on some responsibilities at home. Okay, something that you can do with your kid as well is encourage some brain breaks. This is a brain break that I found called switcheroo, which basically helps to connect left brain, right brain movements. So if you just put your hands on your nose and your other hand on your other ear, and then you switch them around a couple of times, it just gets the juices flowing and it helps a child to be able to connect both sides of the brain. All right, let's talk about some fine motor skills, activities that they can do. Fine motor skills are the tiny little things like holding a pencil, writing, pinching, tying things. And again, just like switcheroo, it helps to connect both sides of your brain. All right, you may think you're doing a child a favor by helping them get ready in the morning, buttoning their clothes, zipping their clothes, but really, you're doing them more favors if you let them really work through it on their own. Not only does it increase their fine motor skills, but it gives them a sense of accomplishment. I can do this by myself now. And even if they mess up time and time again, that's again how they learn. If you have Play-Doh at home, it's a wonderful teaching tool. They can roll, they can cut it with scissors, they can roll it out long. If you don't have Play-Doh, you can take peanut butter and flour and really play activities. Start with their name, write their name out, and have the child take that and mold it to their name. Nothing is so precious as a child's name. Puzzles, age-appropriate puzzles. Obviously, you don't want to give a 5-year-old a 1,000-piece puzzle, but puzzles are a great way to engage the brain with hand-eye coordination. Finger painting gets a lot of fun. They can paint their fingers, they can stamp it on paper, all sorts of ways. They can play with clothespins. You can even make this a reading activity where if the clothespins have words or letters, they can make different words with different letters. It's amazing what you can do when you put a piece of paper up on the wall. Now it's a totally different activity to a 5-year-old where they can paint on the wall with your permission, obviously. Cereal like Cheerios can really be useful for fine motor skills if you get to use it with yarn or even with spaghetti. You can take a little bit of Play-Doh, stick a stick of spaghetti onto the Play-Doh, have them string Cheerios or any kind of loop cereal onto it. If you've got lacing, beads and lanyards, or even just sand or flour in a cookie sheet, the more children can play tracing the letters of their name or any letters is good for them. Here's a quick video on how to hold a pencil.
Hi guys, I'm the Kids Explainer, and in this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to learn how to hold your pencil. Some kids hold it like this, or even like this. But that's not good, because when they grow up, it's going to be hard to write. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to hold it. It's called the tripod method. You have your thumb and your pointer finger pinching the pencil, and you want your middle finger resting underneath. You want your other 2 fingers tucked inside, and you want to hold it near the tip. But the big problem for most kids is to learning how to hold it. So I'm going to have a friend help us learn. Allie, are you there? Hi. Don't be shy, Allie. Hi, I'm Allie. I'm going to show you the easy way to hold your pencil. Like she said, she's going to show us the easy way to hold your pencil. Let's get to it. Yay! Okay, Allie, show us how to hold the pencil. So what you want to do is you want me to jump on the pencil, and you want him to pick it up. Like this. Now you know how to do that. What you want to do is have me pick up and then flip it. So you want Allie's jaws to pick up the pencil at the tip and then flip it. Like that. And then, once you've done that, you have the correct position. You want to keep practicing that. And once you've picked it up and flipped it, check if you're holding it right. Your thumb and your pointer finger will be pinching the pencil on top, middle finger will be resting it, and your other two fingers will be tucked inside, and you want to hold it at the tip. And you want to check that Allie's jaws look good. And you don't want it like this because Allie can't see. You don't want it like this because Allie's jaws are not in the right position. So you don't want to do either of those because Allie won't look good. You want Allie to look good. So that's what you want to look for. Now that you know how to hold a pencil, Allie, do you have any thoughts? Allie, can you please tell us if that was a good way? I'm trying to say I can't hold a pencil and talk at the same time. Oh. But do you think that was a good way to hold your pencil? Yeah, I think it was a good way. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm the Kids Player, and I'm out, and I'll see you next time. Oh wait, my pencil.
Okay, so just a quick, easy way that children can practice learning how to hold their pencil. Now, there are some resources around. The Kindergarten Readiness Program has created these newsletters, and just please contact your school to see if you can get a copy of these. If you haven't already, they're in Spanish and English, and they include some books and some different activities that you can do to encourage fine motor skills. All right, so think about what you might be willing to try with your kids in the next couple of days. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Jen. There's my contact information along with Nancy, my PSW counterpart, and we're always here to help.